Hello everyone, just give me a second. Sorry it's been a few days, but I mentioned that I would have at least a day off for university, and then I had the next day off because I felt kind of drained. So, to cover what I've done since last stream, you'll all recognise that I was not this far in. I've gone all the way through to floor 40, meaning the first two bosses I can just buy the scrolls for and immediately get through to the third island, which is nice. I don't think, yeah, I didn't start, okay. And I also unintentionally managed to roll and get Ultimate Rantaro, which isn't a character I was seeking, I won't lie. But it be what it be, I suppose. But one of the characters I did want that I got is Mukuro time. So Mukuro, I also got, there's the ultimate version that I mentioned that I got by chance. I don't know what it is with me and ultimates in this damn game. The game's just like, yeah, you know that the characters that everyone demands and that a lot of people are having bad luck for? Here you go, take them for free. I also got this psychopath. I don't want to play as, honestly. Oh, I also got Swimsuit Kyoko, which doesn't change that I probably won't have the moment to use her because I've got this, so why would I? But it made me happy when I saw it. So I have quite a few things to play around with in this game, and we're gonna start with the character I'm the most intrigued about of all the characters I have yet to do interactions for. Because we gotta give our respect to Mukuro. And then after it'll be Tsugumi. The real question is, which Junko am I? The ultimate fashionista? Or maybe... Okay, nice. Come on, don't screw me over, game. It's not like I'm building her for being powerful in the first place, but I don't want to get screwed over. Hello, welcome. But, I'm gonna go for interactions. Obviously, that is the priority of this character. Because, like, if I get her ultimate variant, then yes, I'll be building her properly. But until then, I may as well just go for the fun stuff and use the ultimates to smash through the actual content difficulty levels, because why not? This one. Give Mukuro her own sprites. The thing that's weird to me is I remember in the V3 game, like little add-on game, that she had her own sprites only within the dungeons. Nowhere else though. Like, the official art, obviously, for the ultimate version is of Mukuro as herself, too. And only with the ultimate card version of her does she have a sprite that appears as Mukuro, but it's not these. It's just literally the pixel art sprites. Okay.
This is bad.
Hey, what just happened? Did it just get awkward in here? It most certainly did get awkward. I'm sorry, it's my fault, I know it.
No way.
No, I don't think it's anyone's fault. It was just like a really awkward moment. I can tell. You looked at my face and the atmosphere became tense.
What?
It's nothing like that, I swear. It's just... It's not like we have any bad blood between us. Not bad blood, but not good either. I feel like the more we talk, the worse it gets. Oof.
Sorry.
Please forgive me. I'll change clothes real quick and leave. It's not you, though. It's really not you. If anything, Toko, it doesn't help that you end up calling Mukuro a bloody whore. within Danganronpa 1. Did they really give Mukuro bigger boobs for fan service, but keep Toko the same size? Yes! Yes, they did. And I don't know why. It's like I wasn't even paying attention, but yes, they have done that. And I don't know how I feel about it, because we know canonically that Mukuro isn't.
Stop it!
You two are so negative. Toko, don't say things like that without proof to back it up.
What's your problem?
Then, just a question. But do you think you can get along with this group of people? True, compatibility is a thing, but at the same time, opposites often attract, right? Like you and Makoto's sister. And I find it surprising how often Mikan and Ibuki are together. What, they are? Well, that's because she hangs her.
Well,
I suppose you have a point about Kamaru and I. Ibuki has the polar opposite personality, so maybe that's why she and I get along so well. Yeah, if you say so. Right, sometimes it's difficult to get along with people when you're too similar. Yeah, I guess I could see that, because you'd be passionate about the same things, meaning you'd argue about the same things. Like, for instance, us three here. What's the same about you three? I'm intrigued. What about me and you is similar? Thank you. I'm confused too. I guess the quiet part of your personality is because, you know, Mukuro's pretending to be Junko. She's not normally as outlandish. And putting herself on the spot, unlike right now. You know, being girls in the same school year, that's not very... yeah, okay. Hey, welcome.
but
If a similarity like that can cause trouble, I feel like nobody at all would get on. Well, get along. Yeah, pretty much. It's because you can't probably clarify on something more personal. Give me the damn card and get away. May as well utilize it. And I got a 12, okay. You know what, I may as well just leave the island. Oh shit, I didn't. It's at the shop, isn't it? Oh shit. Well, this was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea, because I can one-shot this thing, or I can, like, really badly hurt it, but I need to go to the shop and actually buy the card first. That's what happened. They sell them instead in the stores. Is it by chance, or is it guaranteed, though, is the question. That was stupid of me. Oops. Oops. It's the first time actually going into this game, having killed the bosses in the Monokuma Tower, so I can actually get buffs of that sort. It's in my best interest to actually deal with the enemies. You can tell Mukuro is awkward with social interactions a bit. Yeah, pretty much. I don't blame her either. If anything, I kind of vibe with it, which makes a point of me, but oh well. There we go, dead. I wonder how much it costs. Actually. Does this count? Where the hell do I get it from then? Game? Okay, center. Oh my god, they're cheap. Okay. Okay. So it has to be the center shop, that's fine. I can deal with that. Because this isn't even the best island for interactions, so I may as well go to the other one. That's nice and convenient. Kill him. Kill him, Mukuro. Kill him. There we go. Now I need 3. Thanks, game. May as well buy them both and just kill the bosses. It'll give me levels. Oh. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you don't do it. Oh well. Oh well, that happened. I don't care. Oh, okay. There's nothing like swimming. It's been forever since I moved my body so much.
What?
You're amazing, Junko. I guess models have a lot more stamina than you think, huh? Probably, but Mukuro is also Mukuro.
Totally.
More or less, although I probably work out more than any of my peers. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. Jeez. And you guys talking about finals? Best of luck. Best of luck, Christian. Hopefully all goes well. I really did go all out. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd see the day when I could enjoy a school event like this.
What?
Why is that? Because your model work is so busy? No. No, that's not it.
Are you for real?
I've never gone on school trips or anything like that before because she was in Fenrir. Huh, really? It's nothing to frown about. It was my choice after all.
Aww.
There are others here at the academy living far more normal lives with their talents, right?
I see.
That's true. I won't be surprised. This camp must be a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've come so far with you and everyone else in the class. No matter what kind of adult I grow to be, I doubt I'll ever forget my time here. Hey, as an adult, you have one defining moment where you have balls of steel, and that's when you accept that you're going to be beaten the shit out of by someone way stronger than you. Definitely respectable, but jeez.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm sure it'll be the same for me. Although I thought I told you to stop frowning.
This is bad.
Now I'm all hot with embarrassment. I'm gonna take another swim. Come on, Mukuro, let's go.
Whoa.
Hold on, wait. Kill the tiger. Do it. Kill it. There we go. Nice and dead. Power is mine. I'm not building her properly. I just want social interactions with her. That's all. Does this count? It does. Oh, that's neat. Okay. That saves effort. I think finals being at this time of the year is more an American thing because my university term Only term 1 ends now. Term 2 will happen until summer. So my quote-unquote finals aren't going to be for a bit of time. But I have finished all of my assignment work before winter break.
Hold on a sec.
This is something I only discovered kind of recently. That there isn't a synchronization completely with the American education at all. And it's... I wish the Americans the best of luck. Well, why the pissed off face? Those kids booked it at a crazy speed.
What?
They said I looked scary, made a bunch of noises, and hauled ass away. Yeah, I'm not surprised they did that.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't threaten them or nothing. It's just they were trying to operate this thing.
Yeah.
Ah, even with this whole virtual, operating a jet coaster is a bit much as little kids. That was a great thing you did, Mondo. Yeah, it was.
What?
For real? Those brats didn't seem to think so. Well, that's because children don't like being told off. 9 times out of 10.
Totally.
And yeah, maybe you were a little scary. You're big too, which probably doesn't help.
That's true.
Looking scary is kind of the idea, so I can't really blame the kids, just... Well, shit, if I'd known there'd be kids here, I would've... Maybe I'd have turned it down a little. Aww.
Aw.
You're a good guy, Mondo. They show how easily spreadable you are by turning you into butter. I hate myself for that joke.
Hey, come on.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Oops. Oops. So we're like avatars or something? Can we change the way we look?
Yeah.
Damn, that would be nice. Then I wouldn't have to worry about breaking a nail. Why not go for a full makeover, Mondo? You know, if that's even possible. Huh?
Yeah.
Like, lose the pompadour and go for a clean cut like Kiyotaka? No.
Stop fucking around.
You've gotta be shitting me over my dead fucking body.
Hey, damn it.
Just like how my bro's style matched his beliefs, so does mine, damn it.
What?
But you wouldn't scare the kids if you changed it. It's not like you're changing yourself in reality.
Aw.
It would have been nice if we could design our own avatars. Then I
Yeah.
think I might have gone for a more serious kind of look. Aww.
Jesus Christ.
What, you want to look like Toko? Can't even imagine it. No. She didn't want to look like Toko. That's not the aim here. Yeah, me neither. That's what makes it fun. Or in reversal, making Kyoko Peko into a fashionista. Oh my god.
Yo.
Heh, I'll turn in Makoto Shuichi into playboys. They're perverts, they're not playboys. They're perverts, though. Both of them.
Totally.
Right, but I guess it's a bit too late to be thinking about that. Jeez. The man's nut can do some amazing things to these bloody characters. Jeez. I need to stop pressing the wrong button. I keep pressing B thinking that this is a PlayStation controller and that's X for basically a yes. Wow, that's an insane shot. You rock, my hero. Oh, there's an alternative interaction because we saw the same two characters. Quote unquote same two characters. We saw Junko interacting with my hero and talking about photos. Wow, that's an intense shot. You rock, my hero. I'd never get this with a selfie, that's for sure.
But
It's nothing compared to your magazine shots. Those are way cleaner. Photographing people is my expertise, but taking pictures of a model in a studio is way different. Oh, don't even. Those are all edited to heck and back. I totally prefer the ones you take. Well, they're not. Of course, she has to make the excuse about it, but because obviously she doesn't look the same as her actual twin, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, though, they do edit models' photo shoots. That's why it's an unrealistic standard for anyone to follow or aim for. It's why people are kind of against the whole aspect of it, but for men and women, more so for women though. Oh, do you? Yeah, oh, so that's my expression in front of everyone. It's kind of refreshing to see. You're always smiling and looking like you're having fun. It makes it fun for me too. Aww. Hey, Mukuro, positive comment, and that's about you as well. It's not based on the disguise, it's just based on your attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Whenever I see your photos, I'm like, whoa, even I can make a face like that. See, my photos in magazines are all posed. It's like, it doesn't even seem like me, you know? Well, it's not you. Of course, but... I'm sure that even the real Junko would maybe feel that way, though she's good at faking it. Now that you mention it, your cover shot last month looked really mature, huh? Did it? It was so pretty, but I could barely tell it was you. It reminded me of how amazing models are. I mean, I guess you could say it's the start of my push towards a more adult look. Junko, don't do what Sayaka did. I doubt she would too. She's too intelligent.
Aw.
I'm almost a high school graduate, so it's about time to change my look, you know?
Yeah.
Your photos are so authentic though. I can really see myself for who I really am. So by all means, keep snapping those babies. They'll be my mementos for life.
Leave it to me.
Got it. I won't let a single one of your expressions escape my camera. I can just go in the circle and land on the same one. No. Whoa, that could have been bad. What's wrong? My shoulder strap was slipping. I barely... Oh my god, they did do an interaction alternative. Neat. The one with Junko for this was hilarious. God, that broke me. Jeez. Mukuro, don't let us down. I'm hoping this will stay entertaining. My shoulder strap was slipping. I barely even notice the things when I'm really in the zone. It's not like the competitive swimwear I'm used to. I'm trying to be extra careful, but still. Yeah, now that you mention it, I thought something looked out of place. It's not every day I get to swim in the sparkling sea. I wish it could be in my trusty swimwear. More casual swimsuits like that aren't so bad. Besides, you're on the beach, you gotta flaunt it. Nah, mobility always trumps fashion for me. That goes double in the water. You, on the other hand, you're a model, so stylish swimsuits suit you just fine.
Yeah.
But me, I need all reliable. You've got curves in all the right places though. The swimsuit brings out at least 30% more. Sexy isn't doing me any favours for my breaststroke. Give me freedom of movement any day. It may be hard to believe, but I wasn't always into revealing swimsuits myself. I can definitely believe that, Mukuro. Really? I believe you. I'm just surprised. That style seems so natural for you.
Yeah.
You'll get used to anything with a little bit of courage and a whole lot of time. Yeah, to be fair, I can't imagine much that Mukuro's afraid of doing.
Totally.
I'm sure you'd get used to it by the end of camp. In my eyes, that's your natural look, girl. That's nice of you. At the same time, though, you wouldn't be scared of much of anything, in my mind. New potential in my talent. But which talent? Real. I'm attending Hope's Peak Academy as Junko, but that's not my true identity. Thank you, game. In which case, yeah, give us the neat stuff. Regardless of which talent is important to me. This may be unrelated to talent, but I'm not all that interested in my potential. Regardless of which talent it's important to me. This one. Oh, yes. A talent training camp, huh? And in a safe virtual world. Yeah, so for the next month and a half, we won't have contact with the outside world. Despairing where no one can help. Despairing stepping out into a radically changed world. If you're wondering which I'd say is more hopeless, why not both, I say? Junko, there's no sinister plot like this time.
No way.
Of course, that's just a fun, modest little fantasy of mine with the cuteness of 10,000 chihuahuas.
Are you for real?
The one going in is my dull big sister, so naturally I can't just leave all the plotting to you. Be nice, behave, and get on, you two. If I did want to do something, it wouldn't be anything so obvious it's blown from the get-go. Yeah, you're right.
What can we do?
I'll cooperate with whatever she pleases. I'm the only one who understands her after all. I've come this far with her, right? Aww. Good sister. And no weird fucking shit implied from Danganronpa 3. Because that was hideous. Give me money. Yeah. I like to believe that Mukuro beat the shit out of these bears and take their money. To be fair, I may as well just do that. Oh god. Maybe try swallowing before you speak. I can't understand a word you're saying. Meanwhile, Junko did understand what was going on here. She says she's glad this island is filled with good places to eat. You're kidding me? You can understand her? Meanwhile, Junko understood it in the alternative version of this.
Yes.
I kinda often stuffs her face in between workouts, so I've kinda gotten used to it.
Yo.
Sure is nice having my own personal interpreter, and now I have no reason to ever stop eating.
Hold on a sec.
Somehow, I don't think interpreting is accurate. Right. We all speak the same language, more or less. Society views fashionistas as vapid internet influencers among other sexist interpretations. Shut up. Well, impressions. But it's not like that only applies to girls. Besides, listen. If any woman is this annoying, where every man is seen as a degenerate, without them, like, maybe going through some, like, shit that would actually maybe somewhat make it understandable why they'd view them that way, just smack them. Not a good encouragement, but Jesus Christ.
No way.
Jesus. Aren't you setting the bar a little high for girls? Wasn't that Einstein guy a guy? Oh yeah. Word from Sakura is that you should take notes obsessively, Junko. Is that you take notes obsessively.
Hey.
Sounds like a pain in the ass if you ask me. Am I writing some for me?
What?
I can't write notes for other classes. You'll have to do that yourself.
By the way.
Oh yeah, you're really active on social media and have your own magazine column, huh? Oh, that's neat. We didn't know this about her. It's like, we know that she's obviously on magazines, but social media activity wasn't really covered by her beyond just her manipulating the steering committee. And her having her own magazine column, I think there's a brief conversation between her and Sayaka about it, but aside from that...
That's amazing!
When you write that much, you must have to be good at your own language. I don't know about that. Have you seen Twitter? People are not good at English there, despite they claim that it's their first language. Or it's the only language they have. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know about that stuff. Of course. Why won't I keep up with... shut up, Tenko. Alright, well, thanks. I'm kind of uncomfortable talking about it, though.
Hey.
What the heck is social media?
Aw.
I can't help but have a little peace of mind someone like Akane is around. And alternate version of an interaction that Junko had. Oh, you will learn. That's unusual. Where's Toka?
That's enough.
When have I ever been with that lemon? I a lemon? Well, you might not be going out with her, but you're still often together, right? And now I get it. You're bad with girls. True.
Come on.
Don't apply your vulgar standards of value to me.
What?
But isn't it kind of funny? A handsome aristocrat would normally be swarmed by girls. Then again, we've got a quirky bunch, so I guess it's conventional wisdom is turned on its head.
Not possible.
It's funny that even by Mukuro's standards, despite she's been in Fenrir, she's like, you suck with women. Must you come along and interrupt my thinking? And again, I'm not popular at school either, so I guess it's no shocker that you aren't either. I'm sure that she was. This is an awfully one-sided conversation. For what exact reason did you come here? Probably a walk. What? Am I not allowed to go for a swim? The sea is our swimming pool. It's like rules.
Yeah.
We can only dream of being so lucky on a real beach, right? We'd draw too much attention.
Naturally.
I go to a private beach on vacation, so fucking course you do.
Seriously?
Whoa, see what I mean about aristocrats? The amount of freedom is just unfair. Then why not invite some of the everyone in the class to your private beach sometime?
Why?
And why should I have to provide the location? Because you're rich.
What?
Because a public beach wouldn't do. Duh, Sakura and Helena would get mobbed by randos too, right?
Aw.
Well, Sayaka. I misread that. Jesus. When it comes to a leisurely ocean swim, in reality, we need a special secure place. Real. Or people that can break the necks of anyone that would approach. I.e., Mukuro, Sakura, we choose you. Fight. And break Hagakura's neck while you're at it. Just because we need it.
Totally.
Come on, please, I'm begging you here. Meh. If you insist. He actually yielded, what? Well, that happened, okay.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, that's a promise, right? I won't forget. I'll be sure to tell everyone, okay? I'll give you my butler's number, settle on a schedule, and do as you please. He's even given Mukuro's number, hey! To be fair, this makes up for something. In Danganronpa 1, he was investigating through her details. Now she's getting his private phone number. Well, a means of contacting him through a number. Which I doubt most people would get. Huh, wait, don't tell me you're not planning on coming along.
Naturally.
Why would you assume I'd participate?
Hold on a sec.
That should be obvious. We need everyone together for something like this. How else am I supposed to tell everyone if we're not all going?
Yeah.
Anyway, you're coming to Biyaki. Besides, it's your beach. What a persistent woman. Fine. He's all for it. Hey!
Seriously?
Wait, you serious? However, I cannot guarantee that my schedule will be free. Come on, I know that's just a preemptive cop-out. Quit being mean already. Seriously though, let's all go together.
Aw.
It's taken this long, but that really is what I'd like. Aww. At a girl, Mukuro, you forced him into doing something he otherwise wouldn't. While on the same square as Turco. I just noticed that, Jesus.
Yay! All right. So long.
Look at who she's on a square with and then keep in mind who she was interacting. And that's how Mukuro x Byakuya fix were born. That's a thought. Damn. That's one weird ass pairing to think of. And the game's actually like making it a genuinely nice interaction, which only will make it worse if that happens. A muscular body is pretty sweet. They're both looking pretty, well, both looking damn fine. Interesting. Okay.
For real.
What, me? Next to Sakura, I look like a stick figure.
However,
No, you are very well proportioned. While slim at a glance, there's nothing wasteful on you.
Pointing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You have a body of steel. Heck, I bet you could stop a train with that board.
Seriously?
You've got a good eye, though I am embarrassed.
Aw.
If I got ripped, I wonder if I could even put on even sicker performances. It's neat that it's actually being observed, the physical differences, because obviously the game's not drawing her with a six-pack. Would she have one? It really depends. She'd be very toned, but toned doesn't equal abs. There is a way to her skin will be firmer. You wouldn't be able to grab her skin and like pull it to make it stretch at all. It would be very taut.
Hold on a sec.
You may look delicate, but you have stamina. I've never seen someone headbang so incessantly. Aren't you fine the way you are? Slender build seems better suited for a musician. The Ibuki has her own good qualities, but if you want to work out, I won't stop you.
Are you serious?
You two are so kind. I can feel a sense of mental leeway from you ripped folks.
I see.
True, I look decent on stage the way I am, but I'm always pushing myself to be the best. Good mental state. Not chasing the list is fad, but figuring out what my personal best is at any given moment. Good mental state and something I'm hoping to move towards myself as well. I think everyone kind of should. If you can. Oh, I like the sound of that. Maybe I'll give that a shot myself.
so then.
The destinations are few when honing muscles, but if beauty is your aim, there are many roads. You only need to aim for what you sense is the best for yourself. I'll provide any advice I am able. Good lass. Ah, hell yeah, you're too good to me. I'm gonna start getting swole first thing tomorrow. It's like COVID hit a lot of people very hard. Like for me, it wrecked my aims to lose weight. And now I'm kind of like, I've lost any of the weight that I gained during bloody COVID, but now I have to go back to modifying my diet so I start losing weight. It's not pleasant though. And it also made a lot of bad habits surge, and I'm sure that applies to many other people. It sucks when you feel like you're making progress and something just absolutely shows you a middle finger. Just so you know, your cover is blown.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You've been telling me all day. What are you up to? Are you a hardcore fan or something?
Let's do it.
Oh! They recreated this one. Almost but not quite. It's not you I wanted to meet, but the real Junko. Nice. Interesting interaction.
Come on.
Who are you?
What
Consider your answer carefully, because even if you are a child, I will show no mercy. Mukuro, fucking hell. Shut it, will you?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh god, yeah, he interrupts here too. Come on, I wanted that conversation. Going to get out of here. Junko, Monica, hello there. Hello. Oh, it's the big guy. Hello.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're interrupting. We don't care about you chasing a bug. I wanted the good conversation. God damn it. Alright. There it is right now. Gotcha. Got it.
Amazing.
Oh, that's amazing. You caught it with your bare hands.
Wow.
Wow, you caught it so gently. Good at handling. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I had a bug catching phase, let's say. It's human catching. Here, Gunter, you take this and go.
Thank you.
Like I said.
Aw, totally spoiled the mood. Let's talk another time, okay?
What?
Hey, you're the one who came to me, remember? I'm not in the mood anymore. A child's whims are as fickle as the autumn sky, you know.
Aw.
I give up. Not that it matters anyway. We're stuck together until we can leave. Yep, we can talk anytime. Gunter, you ruined that. I wanted the interesting stuff. Mukuro being able to catch a bug, though, with her bare hands really isn't shocking, though. I'm surprised she didn't kill it, though. Oh, God. Oh, God. Kill him, Mukuro. Do us all a favour. Just do it. We want it to happen, please. I had a vision. Yeah, good. Huh? You want something? Yes, he probably is.
What the hell is this?
Don't tell me you've read my fortune without my permission, because I'm not paying.
Actually.
Relax, I just want you to listen. This is 30%, maybe 40% accurate. Yeah. So you did read my fortune.
Are you for real?
That's a violation of my privacy if it turned up a single thing about me.
No way.
Don't call her that. Jesus. My anxieties. What the hell did you see? Also, don't call me Junko ever again.
Well?
You're anxious over your direction as a model. I don't think that's where our anxieties lie.
Yeah.
Oh, that. What? You see my future career or something?
Yo.
Yep, I saw glossy black hair. Okay, maybe he's actually onto something. What? Huh. You might actually be onto something for once. Huh? Even she's like, what? You can be accurate? What?
Well?
That's totally the key to your success as a model. It's not tied to her being a model. You've got the wrong stick. You've got the right information, but you've drawn the wrong conclusion with it.
We're serious.
Glossy black hair and some seriously rad looking makeup. Well, here she is.
And
What else?
You know?
You'll have to shell out more. You. Wow.
what?
Stab him. Just do it. Huh? Now you want my money?
Yo.
Consider that a free trial. For the low price of 100,000 yen, I'll read the next 3,000 words. Eat shit and die in a hole.
Aw.
I was a dumbass for expecting even one micro iota of anything useful out of you. You should have killed him. You could have stabbed him and saved us all, but you didn't, and it's a shame. Oh yeah, I also got Hyoko, I'm pretty sure too. Okay, that's the end.
Very nice. No, what?
Give me, I should probably go back and kill the other creature, the snake. Nice 6. Kill the snake. Do it. Nice 6. Nice 6 again.
Rise and yay! All right, so long.
Ooh. My task is to run a stall, so I've decided to make and sell trinkets. I have nimble fingers, and after 3 years in this appearance, I've got the aesthetics down. No. To be fair, I'm actually really intrigued by the Hyoko one. It'd be either of these two. Leon can go fuck himself with a hammer. You. It's far from the work of a master artisan, but this decorative hairpin isn't bad at all.
What can we do?
Come on, you can't compare me to an artisan, to artisans, but I do like that one. Nice glass beads, huh?
Aww.
They were selling these beads in the market, right? They'd better be nice in that case.
Totally.
That must mean my fashion sense hasn't slipped. If you like it, I'll even give you a discount. Hey, she actually managed to pawn it off on Hyoko. That kind of says a lot. Since she's from a wealthy family, so you'd think she'd have a good eye for high value items relevant to her performances. And obviously the hairpin would definitely be something she'd use. It's part of her outfit. No. Gimme. Gimme a 6. No, okay. Can't be lucky all the time. Fair enough. Fair enough, a 5. I'll take it. It's a win. I'm getting decent rolls at least, just I'd still like better rolls. There we go. This is the one I wanted. Now. Come on. Yeah. Give me the 6s. Oh, hi, Kyoko. More red and more blue. Aww. Game ruined that for me, that's a shame.
So then,
I'd have a success card, but the character's not essential. Like, I'm not aiming to build this version of Mukuro. And it succeeded. Okay, that happened. Nice. I don't know. Okay. Need one more good roll, I think. That should... fine, I'll take the stat bonus from landing on your square. Eat shit, though. Come on. Oh, one more. Fine. Tis a shame.
so long.
That's one move down. Screw you, game. Game. Nice.
Rise and shine, Earthside. So,
Big box seems to fail the most
so long.
whenever I click on it. Come on. Good game. You don't give Mukuro bad things. It's been a wild ride, but our time is almost over. Nice. It's almost over, huh? I don't like getting teary-eyed, but I am gonna miss it. Aww. Ryoma. Oh, why? I don't like any of these options, really. I'd say Ryoma is the least offensive, but why couldn't it be with someone really interesting? It had to be with an idiot, not intentional kind of stupid person, and an ex-prisoner, which is the most interesting of the lot, but I would have preferred someone else. I know it's lame, try not to stare. Hey, I totally get it, I'm feeling the same way right in here.
Then
You have a talent for hiding your feelings then.
Yeah.
My model's gotta look the part at times. Well, at all times. After a few years on the job, it sticks with you. No, it's being a soldier that irons that one out.
Totally.
But I'm serious, I adore everyone in my class, and I'm feeling pretty down that it's almost over. Okay, the first part anyone can see, even a nerve like me. Aww. For real? Man, this is really awkward, but I bet you love your classmates too. They reminisce together. Hey, not bad. Game. Fine. I appreciate Hyoko's there, because she is very interesting, but... Oh, okay. Mukuro versus Hyoko, huh? Not the matchup I expected. Not by a long shot, but okay. Sure, we can do this. I don't think it's a good idea, Hyoko, but we can do this. How many days do I have? Okay, enough to take on that. The ultimate cat fight. I need more power first. That was a good amount of power to get from a roll. Does this set my roll? Okay, good. Because I wanted the double. The game can piss off. Aww. I need more. Game. You're not giving me what I hope for. And it kind of stings. Okay. You're not gonna give me enough, are you, game? I could get the duel done and I could get instant stats. Either way, it's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna be using it. It's just because I'd like to. Cat fight, go! Oh yeah. Well, that fixed that. Thanks, Hyoko.
Junko.
Hey, Junko, I found my own hub. Top 10. Yeah, she gets one more. Okay. There we go. Gimme. Come on, please give me something good, game. Something better than that game, because I don't use a Buki. break the damage cap stands out compared to some of the others, but fair enough. Now time to go for the other fake Junko that we encounter. I may not think much of you, but I do think you'll have some interesting interactions, and if you don't, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed, so please, don't ruin this. I plainly have enough on my plate with my new fandoms, but I guess I should make costumes too. You thought it was Junko, but it was me playing, pretty much, yeah. It's like I don't dislike her, but I don't enjoy her as much as other people seem to. Nice 6. She's the least popular V3 character for some reason. I don't dislike her, but I definitely think there's more serious potential making a Junko fangirl that they wasted on with Tsumugi and her talent. I think that there's ways that they could have interpreted. Like, I made a video reviewing the mistakes of this series, and, like, not in a way of hating the game. I really love the series, obviously, as you can probably tell through how invested I am in some of these characters, through knowing their interactions and remembering them, despite I haven't played the game in ages. You have to admit when there's fault with something you like. So I think I really dislike a vast majority of what V3 is, unfortunately, because the plot kind of ruins any impact the characters could have on me, which the characters are the most important part of the series. If we didn't like them, we wouldn't be upset when they die. Oh god, it's been ages since I watched that video. It wasn't a nudge for people to go watch it, just I think it's a very... I think, looking back at it, the video's aged well, because it definitely... I still feel everything I did in that video about this series. Even now that I'm, like, re-experiencing it, and it feels very exciting to be around Danganronpa after all this time, because there's actually some life to the community and the actual characters themselves, because they're actually being used in a new way as opposed to just being re-released for us to re-experience. I think Tsumugi is better than Himiko, Korokia, Tenko, Anji, Gonta, Kurumi, and Ryoma at least, and on par with Rantaro and Mew. I think that the worst... Danganronpa's casts are very, very hit or miss with a lot of them. I think Danganronpa 2 was the best large cast that they've managed for likability, but even then there were some characters that were less likable. I think that Danganronpa 1's good characters hit the hardest. I think that Danganronpa 2 had a good balance of what was liked and disliked within characters. Like, even Teru Teru, who I would say is the character I dislike the most from Danganronpa 2's cast because he's kind of a gross and a degenerate. Even he has something really redeeming about his personality in the fact that he has family love, which is something any of us can empathize with unless we hate our families, which most of us don't. Just to kind of like go on a educated guess, I'd say that most people don't hate their family members, so when you see someone who has really strong familial love for theirs, you're just like, okay, I can get behind that. But then you've got Danganronpa V3. Like, I'd say Danganronpa Another Episode has the best cast in general, but the cast is a lot smaller out of the obviously defined characters. So, of course, they're going to be better with that because you've got less people to spread the screen time across. Meaning you can prioritize their development. And they also use the development of existing characters to push them forward. Like, for example, Monika's closeness with Junko. Junko is already incredibly well developed. Kamaru is associated with Makoto, so parts of her backstory didn't actually need to be established to us in detail because we already knew about it loosely because we know about Makoto's backstory. Stuff like that. They're able to build up these characters a lot better, and then obviously Toko, we already knew from Danganronpa 1, so they were able to absolutely knock her out of the park and make her amazing. She's like one of the best characters in the entire series because of the development she got in Ultra Despair Girls. But they wouldn't have been able to develop her that well if she hadn't have already had Danganronpa 1 flesh out what we knew about her, because one, they'd have to build up more for her within the time they had, and two, it wouldn't come across as such a change to us, the audience, because we already had a built idea of what she was like. So it's a really interesting take on how they managed her. Because they made her phenomenal. I just realised what I've done wrong.
That's right. You guys are...
No. Leave me alone.
So long, farewell.
But, anyway, as I was saying, V3, it has really good characters. Some. I'd say it has the least really, really solid characters out of all the games for their cast members that I've, like, thought, oh, I like this character, I really enjoy them. But then they screw up even further by making it so all the character development doesn't matter. Which is an oof. Oh, it wasn't you who distracted me. I was on the line of thought before you brought up anything. I was going to say the same thing regardless of whether you replied to me or not. I was probably going to go into detail about stuff. So I distracted myself, really. But the moment that you make it so a character's memories aren't even real, so the way that they feel about things aren't real, then why would I care about their current opinions? That is the viewpoint I put across in my video, and I still absolutely stand by it. The only reason that their inputs here are even remotely valid is because in this headcanon game, and it is a headcanon essentially, because we can likely assume that V3 does not take place in the same... Well, they clearly didn't attend Hope's Peak Academy at the same time as Makoto and the others. We know that for a fact. It's not possible, considering all the events of each of the games. And we know that they didn't successfully get their graduation either. So, this is a headcanon, and in this headcanon, they definitely have the talents that they are claimed to have had. Well, that's good and all, but that doesn't help me or anyone else care for them. Other people make excuses for it, I won't. And when you reduce a character's actions to only what we know that they actively do within the games themselves, a lot of them aren't very impressive. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent? A broad worldview is pretty important. I've got to carefully interact with normies. Can I really get into character? I want it either to be the first or last one, but I don't know which one would be more entertaining. This one. Oh, God. God damn it, Kim. I've been meaning to ask your opinion about becoming someone you're not.
Let's see.
You seek an anthropologic perspective, I trust. Let us see. Costumes have been used to portray personas different from the wearers since ancient times. Yeah, there's some really racist implications in that too, so we might want to be careful.
Yes.
Elaborate dresses, masks. These are ways in which humans have represented deities, yes. And there are also things that were used in masquerade balls where the point was to hide your identity.
That reminds me.
Right, I've heard that the masks in Japanese theatre were once used to express divinity, yes.
Oh.
If anything, shouldn't you be asking Hyoko about this because some would likely be involved in the dances that she performs?
No.
Hardly. I just came across some trivia online when I was really into traditional Japanese garb. Yeah, again, you should ask Hyoko about that.
I see.
Curiosity is the first step towards knowledge, but yes, costumes and gods are Why the hell, brain, are you not wanting to function right now? Those such as you and Hifumi often worship your favourite characters as god. Is that oh god, this just stings. Oh no, it's getting worse. Like my waifu is my goddess or something. The thing is, people like that are on the internet way too often. We see them in the comment sections. It's maybe when we get carried away, which is all the time in some communities. But now that you mention it, it's hard to stay composed sometimes. Oh god. It's not the most interesting part of all. What is? In making your appearance closer to that of a god, you descend upon the festivities as a god.
Excellent.
It appears to me that although the times have changed, humans remain much the same. I hate the Hifumi comparison, but I can't fight it either. Pretty much. You have a point. I adopt the persona of a character I consider godlike, and then I feel different than usual. It's fascinating what us humans do, huh?
Say.
The world of anthropology is full of topics that you may find fascinating.
Tell me your thoughts.
Feel free to consult me whenever you wish. I wouldn't if I were you. My curiosity was piqued, so I talked to Korekiyo about a wide range of topics. The thing is, his talent is really interesting, just he as a character is meh. No.
Rise it. Yay! All right. So long. Farewell.
No. Stab it. What Korekiyo does is more interesting than what the character Korekiyo has, yeah. And it's a shame, because they could have made a way cooler character represent that talent. Instead, they made someone who is incestuous and murders with a seesaw. Like, I think that's like the most memorable things about him. Oh no, and there's also the Love Hotel scene. There's that as well that I've just remembered, and now I want to bleach my eyes. I'm so productive in a restaurant setting. The free cola refills are certainly a nice perk.
Hey.
Hey, you should watch your soda intake. Gain 1 more pound and you'll be diabetes on 2 legs. Oof. Real. You're saying he isn't already, though?
Hey now.
Hey, Fumi, even Otaku watch their health these days. Broken lifestyles need to be fixed. That why you remind me of that. If I have to suffer, so do the rest of you. I don't want to remember. It's cursed. Think nothing of it. Despite my appearance, I play a game that requires real-life exercise. Is it one-handed? And I've lost a bit of weight. What? You can't tell? I wouldn't be able to tell.
No.
Sorry to say it, but nope, I can't tell at all. Oh, actually, his face does look a little more slim, doesn't it? Does it?
What?
Oh, does it really?
Hey.
I was organising photos from last fall, and look, doesn't he seem a little rounder in these? Oh my god! Actually, I'm counting a lot more folds, yeah. Oof. That's like a nuclear bomb going off.
Yes, indeed.
I was inhaling bags of potato chips back then, but now I've limited myself to a bag every other day. Jesus.
Jeez.
You say that like it's some remarkable thing, but that's still way too much. If I deprived myself of cola and chips anymore, the compounds that constitute me would be altered. Hifumi, now more than ever, we need to live long, healthy lives, and he doesn't. How else are we gonna see all the sequels and remakes or anime versions of our fave? God damn it. To be fair, I have jokingly said that I want to stay alive only for the games coming out. Obviously, I wasn't being serious, but it's a real comment that people could make. An early death would make all of that moot. A manga on hiatus could come back even. When you put it that way, I can't die until I have closure on my favourite series. Plus, think about all the fans eagerly awaiting your works. You need to push yourself harder. Doesn't he draw doujins?
Oh.
I know that. I'll make a serious effort to live a more healthy life.
Really?
Nice work, Sugami. Mika and I could barely get him to budge. That means... Oh, poor Mika. She's having, like, chase this arsehole up. As a fellow otaku, I know exactly which buttons to press. From this day forth, as much as it pains me, I'll limit myself to a bag of chips every 3 days. You could also fix everything you eat in between that too. And exercise more. There's also that. Why? I just want interactions, okay? First pattern is done, got the missing materials online. I might be done in time for the event. How would you get anything from the internet in here? I think I've just broken the logic of this game. Realistically, ordering stuff online wouldn't work. You're in a simulation. Blue sky and sea. I never thought I'd be scrambling to make a costume in paradise.
What was that?
But if I don't make basic preparations, I'll never make it in time. Thanks, latest obsession.
What do you think?
Fine work, Sugami. How's progress? I know I asked you to manage my schedule, but my heart sinks every time you ask that.
Are you feeling all right?
Are you okay? Perhaps you need a break. I've prepared black tea and cookies. Please try it.
Thank you.
I would not drink tea black. I would not drink tea black, and I'm British. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you have biscuits with black tea? If you wanted a caffeine hit, you'd go for coffee. Tea is meant to be enjoyed. That's the point. Star, you keep calling it. Oh, fuck. Shush. Shush, I screwed up. Okay, leave me alone.
That is.
Shush. I didn't screw that up. There's no proof. Leave me alone.
That is correct.
Oops. However, I have just one concern. Oops.
What do you think?
Is it possible to take something you created in this virtual world back to the real world? They already clarified that you could do this. God, I screwed up. Okay, leave me alone. Meh. I was worried about that too, so I was sure to get confirmation. Any works related to our talents may be reproduced once we return, if at all possible. Pattern papers seem possible, but I'll probably have to sew the costume once I'm back. So there's really no point in sewing anything. We're here for a long term after all. I'd have skipped class if I couldn't make costumes.
It seems as if.
Costume making and cosplay events must be incredibly important to you then. Well, they're tied to a talent, and doesn't Hope's Peak Academy not require you to technically attend classes as long as you're talented and continue to progress with your talent? So you go through the examinations and succeed? Sorry, I was exaggerating.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't possible to make costumes, I'd prioritize a big pre-graduation event like this. Although I wouldn't be happy about it. Your passion is imitable. I'm probably showing a bad otaku habit right now.
What do you think?
From my view, it's worthy of support. I don't know about that.
That is correct.
Do you require dinner? I'll make preparations immediately, so please continue your work. If this keeps up, I won't be able to live without a maid anymore. Samugi. No. You fail. More often than you succeed. Leave me alone. Damn it, game. Oh, here for a movie too, Makoto?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I might as well take advantage of the theatre while we're here. I guess that's sort of cliche, huh? I even chose a big, dumb, generic blockbuster.
No,
No, I understand. I tend to be pretty plain like that myself.
it's plain to see.
Movie tickets these days aren't exactly cheap. So I just plan, you mean? I just plan... no, I misread. I was about to assess where the sentence was gonna go. I just plain like to get my money's worth. I don't see the point in inserting that word though in the first place. You could just easily go, I just like to get my money's worth. See how the same way, huh?
Like I thought.
You know, there's a way to avoid this issue entirely by not going to the cinema and just waiting for reviews. So that's what I tend to do in movies. Plus, Netflix is like a godsend for a lot of films now. They'll eventually wind up on there. It's nice. Surprised I may be a cosplayer, but at the end of the day, I'm actually quite did I put my foot in my mouth?
What?
Oh, what makes you ask?
No.
I just feel, how do I put this? I feel a bit of tension. Really? I didn't mean to make things tense. You two are both fellow perverts. We know this from your hotel moments. Samugi, like, Jesus Christ, yours was like, yours was really weird. I actually remember yours quite distinctly because you really confused me. You didn't curse me like Korakio, but you did really confuse me, and I did end up, like, just getting kind of distracted by other things on purpose to avoid reading.
It's plain to see.
Plainly. Ah, sorry, is it my speaking habit? I bet I was repeating myself again, wasn't I?
It's plain to see.
Plainly. Is this like your idea of a joke? Maybe? I may have a sense of rivalry brewing with you, Makoto.
What?
Huh? You? A rivalry with me?
It's plain to see.
Plainly. Sorry if my interpretation of your sense of rivalry is off, but to me right now, you don't seem plain in the slightest.
What?
Huh? You're definitely assertive, plainly so. Oh god.
Whoa! Hold on.
You've said that word so much that you've now got me saying it too.
Yeah.
I know, plain as day. You're not the type who tease others like that.
Yeah.
Of course I wouldn't. Anyone could,
No.
This is stupid.
Certainly.
Once something like this becomes a habit, it basically becomes a part of your daily vocab. No. I'm sorry, Mako. No. You can see that I just wanted to try teasing someone. I'm kind of surprised, and I don't really know how to respond.
I see.
I suppose it is troubling when the method of teasing is as plain as this.
Rise and yay! All right. So super adorbs.
Huh, okay. Now that's what I call a Kotaka production. It's the greatest, cutest swimsuit in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cute. And as I figured, as a former child actor, you give it a whole new look.
Aw.
Please don't talk about the past, it's bad manners.
I see.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I was reminded of the summer gag episode of the show you were in. And I told you it's bad manners.
Excuse you.
Plus, that wasn't a swimsuit, it was a character costume. Why'd this swimsuit remind you of that? Sorry, they're both super cute, okay? There are pros and cons to parents having their child cosplay, and I respect the child's wishes.
Yeah.
But I can kind of understand them wanting to play dress up with them. Oh god. No, leave it alone. Just let Kotaka have a break.
You're right.
If I had a child like you, I'm sure I'd have fun picking out clothes for you. Careful with this one. I don't like having things picked out for me.
Well,
On days when I dressed up really cute, but no! Game! This is bad and I don't like it. Why? Why, devs? Why? Leave her alone. This just stings. Why the fuck did you have to bring it up? Samugi, this is your fault. Huh? No, we know it wasn't an act, but I don't want to think on it anymore. I was startled for a moment. I thought I'd just stepped onto a minefield. You did. Thanks.
So,
Just please be careful. Adults can never tell when something might shatter a child's heart. That just hurt. Why? Why did it do that to me? Oh god. Okay. Wait, did I get this before? I think I got this one before.
How pitiful. Good instinct.
yep.
Listen well.
No, 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 no. Actually,
That's right. You guys are ready?
No.
So long.
You said you had something to discuss with me in earnest, right? What is it?
that's right.
It's something I can only discuss with you, Sumugi. Maidenly troubles. Why her?
I see.
I see. And what might that be?
Hey.
Am I...
What?
Pardon? The monarch of Shirokuma and Kurokuma are also lively. I feel like I don't stand out among them in either appearance or character. It makes me sad. Good. I see. I guess even mascots have their own worries, huh?
That's right.
I heard that some cosplayers make mascot costumes like us.
Got it?
I was hoping you could maybe offer some advice on a makeover. Oh god. Oh, makes sense. I see what you mean.
Actually,
I normally make costumes based on existing things, and I kinda need a sense of arrangement too. But I can at least offer you some opinions. I'm glad you're around. I don't... After that conversation with Kotoko, I'm not. Alright. That just hurt. I feel like there's only one thing you could do to stand out more. Only one. And what's that?
yeah.
Put on more clothes.
Oh,
More clothes? Like what? Anything different from usual, and you're not wearing much anyway, so the sky's the limit. Real.
you're right.
Assuming you're a girl character, a new outfit would make you more popular among girls.
That's wrong.
That's not just an assumption.
Yeah.
Right, you're a magical girl. I've seen your costume too. So it should be a bit different. What about a winter coat? Oh, we're gonna skin the rabbit thing? On an island with a tropical climate? You don't feel the temperature, so why would it matter?
Like I thought.
What better way to set yourself apart? Although I have no idea if you can feel heat. Probably not. Robot.
Yeah.
I'm sure that fluffy clothes on that bouncy body will look very cute.
I see. Alrighty.
I was gonna say she should avoid being found out by Monokuma. She ran off before I could. Here's hoping he doesn't find some way to interfere. He probably does. Oh god. Hurry it up now. Take out everything you're concealing. This is everything. This is all I have today. I'm serious. What's going on? If he's involved, I can already imagine.
You hear me?
Just so you know, this isn't a shakedown. It's a random inspection exclusively for him. Isn't it oppressive to single me out? Hey, help me out. I'm not saying that. That's a stupid nickname. Why?
I understand.
Sorry, but even without a backstory, I'm sure Kiyotaka is in the right. Yes, him. But why? All I was doing was offering unbeatable bargains for quality goods.
That's wrong.
First, running a business in the academy is prohibited unless it's related to your talent. Like how Terry Terry serves food at the cafeteria or Fumi sells comics. They went through all the proper channels first. Didn't you apply to do fortune telling?
Why?
But you never applied to sell goods. Is it because you didn't think you'd get approved? You Judas. I guess I'm not surprised that since you look like you're on the student council.
That's enough.
Don't judge others by their appearances. That could be considered sexual harassment in context. Well, in some contexts.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, you're too strict. I feel you're extra strict with me. I'm not shocked. That's probably because it's true. Anyway, I'll be confiscating this crystal ball, bracelet, vase, and ornaments.
Please.
At least handle them with care. They're all premium high value items. No, they're not. Yeah, looks like my imagination was spot on. Not that I'm particularly happy about it. Makes sense. Oh? Wait, have I gotten this before?
Indeed. Actually,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have gotten this before. I like it though.
seems like. Correct, thank you. Correct.
Oh, what? Again? Why?
Let's see.
These books would be my recommendations for clothes, hairstyles, makeup, and etiquette.
Thank you.
Thank you, that's so helpful.
Do not worry.
Think nothing of it. Still, I can't help but be surprised. I never considered that cosplayers would have to study the cultural backgrounds of clothing. Why? It depends on what they dress up as. I can see why. I doubt they need to, but I'm sure that some would. After all, if you're recreating the clothes, then you'd probably need to understand some amount of the actual clothing it's based on in the first place to faithfully recreate it. The cosplayers tend to not make their own stuff. Some just buy it off the internet, so you technically wouldn't need to.
No.
This is actually my first time doing so. Okay, yeah. But a ton of research went into the history and culture of Japan-style battles I've been into. Research also went into the outfit designs, which really piqued my interest.
I see.
I see. Clothing certainly expresses the background of any given area's people. There is also great merit in the research of characters in order to truly know and become them. I'm quite pleased to see your interest piqued in my field of expertise. Oh, frames. Okay, I know that feeling. It could be any reason in the world. I just want to share my passion. I'm glad we're able to think alike. You patiently explain things to me without turning me away.
But of course.
I could never be so cold. I'm nothing but I'm nothing but sympathetic for your boundless passion. Meh. I don't want to risk continuing the line of thought. Leave me alone. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm trying to slim down a little for summer cosplay season. Alright. Samugi, hey there. Oh, yeah, hello.
I'm hungry.
Man, I'm starving. Gotta change real quick and grab a bite. I'm surrounded.
What's up?
Huh? What's that?
No.
I'm sandwiched between two slim jocks. I'm ashamed of my sedentary body type. It's not fair. If only this were a game of a fella and I could just flip the pieces over and be thin. If only weight loss was that easy. Jeez.
Huh?
What are you talking about? You're not on a fella piece. You're a person. But we're both tanned and Smoogie is pale. So we kind of do look like a fella pieces. That's, wow. I don't know what to say to that.
Like I thought.
I look so unhealthy next to you two. Plus, I'm sleeping poorly lately, so my complexion is bad.
You.
Shut away making clothes again. I'm surprised you can do that, being in a paradise like this.
Yeah.
Anywhere can be home if I put my mind to it. Though I'm most at home at cosplay events. I couldn't deal with being at home all the time. If I can't swim or run, I might as well be dead.
What's that mean?
But ain't we actually in the academy as we speak?
Huh?
Oh, you're right. Does that make us all shut-ins? Yes.
Certainly.
Now that you mention it, maybe. We're all stuck playing the same game together. I never thought I'd become a shut-in. This virtual world is messed up.
Ah.
If you're a shut-in, you sure fooled me. Okay. There's something I'm incredibly curious about as the ultimate cosplayer.
What?
Pardon, was that addressed to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about your clothing. Those clothes aren't an exact replica of Byakuya's, but very close, right? Yes. Duh. Look at the colours.
Actually.
The suit, glasses, shoes, everything is top tier. You look aristocracy from head to toe.
Naturally.
As well I should. With cheap clothing, nobody would believe I'm the ultimate affluent progeny. Well, I'm surprised anyone believes it in the first place. And... okay. Actually, report. Unwanted. Report. Anytime that comes up in the chat again, just instantly hide them from the channel, please. And also report them, if you don't mind, because this isn't the first time it's happened and it's getting on my nerves every time I see it. It happened last time too. It's bots. I don't want to risk whatever the hell they're talking about. I don't know what it means, and I really don't care. It's a little awkward for me because I'm currently doing it on a tablet. Report. There we go. Oh no, I did it to a previous person too, though. It happened earlier, so this is the second time a user's turned up and done that. Anytime it happens from now on, if you don't mind, just instantly hide them from the channel and report them, because it's a little awkward for me to do. But thank you for being on the ball. What I'm most curious about is your physique. Oh.
It's plain to see.
Either your outfit was custom made or you crafted it yourself from raw materials.
Like I thought.
Having realized that, curiosity got the better of me and I just had to know.
Right?
So which is it? And what did you do when you became someone other than Byakuya? That's... I researched and it's linking to inappropriate sites, so yeah, definitely getting rid of them. Thank you. Because yeah, I didn't know what the hell it was, so I just don't trust it because it's multiple bots are appearing over it. And it's clearly bots because it's random names with no icons posting the exact same thing. I wanted to question it earlier, but I didn't want to draw attention to it either in case it was just one person doing it. But it's random accounts posting about it, which is annoying. A trade secret. Well, come on, for the sake of cosplay and all that's good, you must tell me. If it's custom made, I admire your dedication towards becoming someone else.
You're right.
If it's handmade, I'm glad I've met someone to talk about clothes with and trade tips, so...
Such silly talk.
What kind of imposter would show their hand? Real? A juggling performance from her. Kamaru, Hifumi, and Kurumi. Kamaru. Thanks for your concern, but I'm still breathing. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. So you're the positive type. Apparently I'm not. I'm mentally wiped. If I could get into a juggler character, I'd feel more motivated to practice.
You're right.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. I always want to mimic the skills of characters I admire. Wow, you understand? You wouldn't happen to be into manga, would you? Yes, she is! My upbeat conversation with Kamara made me feel a little more lively. Good. One thing I'm genuinely curious about is would anyone even click or look into a stupid link like that comes up in spam on someone's bloody YouTube live chat? I would never do that. I find the idea really stupid. I barely trust links online sent to me by other people as is. After all, it's like a really easy way to track private information. It's the last thing you'll want to click from someone you don't trust. Well, I'll learn stuff recommended by even more so strangers that you have no connection to, just randomly putting it in something not related to, you know, whatever the link is. Well, unfortunately, people fall for Discord scams all the time, so it seems so, yeah. I hate how accurate that is, yeah. You'd think people would catch on, though, by now. Like, I don't like to look down on people for not paying attention to internet security, but if you spend a lot of time on the internet, you should honestly get a kind of clue of how to maintain your accounts. Hell, it happened recently with someone on YouTube losing a 30k subscribe to channel, and I even like mentioned it within the server itself that why in the hell would you put the email link to your YouTube channel to something that people can send private messages to? I haven't done that. I'm not stupid enough to do that. I think that's a really bad idea. Yeah, it means you're potentially delayed in replying to business opportunities, but at the same time, then your account's definitely secure. Yeah, bots are trash. Yeah, they are. And they're not useful either, because it doesn't seem like they even get the sort of attention that people want them to. Well, I'm sure that some people fall for it. I bet a lot of other people just get sick of it and immediately block it, meaning you have to do run-arounds trying to catch up with people who don't get caught out by it. Hell, the people who don't tend to understand about links tend to not have their bank account linked to their PC or use it very much, or have any intellect on how to even set that up. Plus, YouTube is it's awkward to say this because I don't approve of it, but it's like a vast amount of the people who probably use YouTube are younger, like, who have the accessibility and their time to use it often to watch content. You can tell by, like, the work hours of people on what the sort of audience is. I say the older you are, the more busy you are, meaning the less time you can dedicate to watching a variety of content. Like, I personally don't want children, like, actively watching me because I don't think, for one, that I'm a good encouragement, and two, that it's very appropriate in the first place because of some of the content that ends up on my channel and some of the topics that end up discussed as a result of the content on my channel. It's like, I don't cover adult-only subjects, but it's like, for example, this game, it goes into murder. Would I personally have that sort of conversation with a child? No. Absolutely not. I'd find it really weird. Like, I wouldn't even let my younger sibling find out about what I do online. I wouldn't want them to. It's an awkward line. And I wouldn't speak to them about this sort of stuff in reality either. And content that now targets that demographic has comments removed. And you're gonna steal money. God damn it, Bears. Go away. Completely valid. It's a weird one, because I have, like, this really mixed perception on, like, what people should or shouldn't go for when it comes to online platforming. Because we see a lot more kids now dropping out of education and thinking that they're going to be able to make it online as a social influencer, and I think that's really stupid. It's like, I'm personally balancing academics with this, and I think that's a realistic way to approach it, because obviously if this doesn't work out, and it's not even the aim for this to work out, does your family not know about your YouTube channel? They have minor insights, but they don't know about the channel specifically, no. Not really. It's not really relevant, it's not really something that you'd need to discuss, and it's not like I'm someone big where it actively impacts my life. It's something I do for fun, so I think they've known passively when I've been making videos. I don't think I've ever outright told them in detail about this. Just to make sense of that. It's like, obviously, I really enjoy this and it's something I'm happy about. It's just, do I think it's something that really is relevant to discuss with my family? Not really. Family members know when I've done stuff involving it, but they don't really know much beyond that. Which I think is appropriate. I don't want my family ever really being dragged into stuff online. Like, it's... If something concerns me and affects me when it comes to this, it's not really something they need to be involved in. I thought about streaming for fun. I'd say that's down to you. I'd say it's an expensive thing to get into, and it's a lot of time dedication. And the awkward part about doing stuff like this is it really is incredibly luck dependent. Unless you have someone, I hate to say this, unless you can actively leech off of someone bigger than you, which is an approach I hate the concept of, but we see it happen a lot online. Unless you have someone bigger that you have access to that you can actively leech from, then it's really, really, really luck dependent. And I don't think luck is something worth gambling on. That's why I never came into this with the idea that, oh, I was going to end up big. I never envisioned 1,000 subscribers on this channel. The fact I've reached it is kind of amazing to me still. It only happened within this year too. I've been doing this 2 to 3 years. Actively. It's like, I had a period of time where I stopped too. Because I stopped because of real life stuff, but I count the real point I started using this channel for YouTube creation was with a Kingdom Hearts video. When I did a proper review. It was a planned video I did. I released that. It did pretty damn good for, you know, what the channel had done beforehand, and that's kind of like the starting point I think the channel had, because this channel's existed for a lot of years, but I used to just use it for playlists of music. So, I don't think something like an online career is something anyone should really aspire to, because it's just setting yourself up for being incredibly reliant on something that is very, very temporary. But obviously, I'm not someone who, you know, uses this as a career, so I'm not the person to ask. But I also don't think people who are the sort of people to ask are very openly accessible to discuss this, or would even want to, because at the end of the day, everyone on the platform would be someone you're competing with. If they are of a similar niche to you, then you're competing with them for the exact same audience, which is really awkward because it both encourages and discourages collaboration, depending on the perspective you're on. And this is why I find it really awkward to talk to others about the idea of collaboration, because I don't want to come across as someone leeching off of people bigger than me. I just want to talk about my interests, but I know that people very much could do that, and it would work. So it's kind of like trying to discern what's the best way to handle something like this, even if you had it. I personally do it as a hobby, and I think that's the best way for me to do it, because I can't dedicate my full time to it, and even if I could, it's not the best thing to do, because at the end of the day, if this account got terminated, what would I have? Nothing. Meanwhile, if I stop my studies now, I've got qualifications I could use to get a job. Sorry if it's a bit of a tangent and a bit of an awkward conversation, since it's not the standard one I'd kind of aim to have. To me, it's really awkward to talk about kind of like a perspective on YouTube, especially considering, you know, this is meant to be a fun thing, but since I was asked, I may as well answer. But I'm also someone who really doesn't like the idea of promoting other people either, so if that ever ends up being the case, don't involve me. Only because I don't want to be responsible for what anyone else posts on the internet. And if you're counted as promoting someone who ends up even doing something even a little bit controversial, you're held to account for what they do, and I don't want that ever. I don't want involved in anyone else's career moves. Keep me the hell out of it. No worries. And it's not like I've done anything really that grand by answering. I'm happy to answer stuff that feels right to answer, but it's not a topic I'm probably going to cover again much at all. It's a really awkward thing for me to kind of discuss. It feels uncomfortable in a way. Not because of a cross of the line, it's just I don't think it's very relatable for anyone to discuss, and I don't think it's a fun topic either for most people. The people who tend to ask about it tend to be the people who want to take steps in this direction, and I personally don't think it's a good direction to step into if you're aiming for doing well, because it's so many variables. There's really no point in targeting high. The only people who tend to do really, really well at this are the people who sacrifice everything as a response, and that's gambling with your livelihood, and that's stupid to me. You may as well be playing gacha against a rigged machine. If you did it while YouTube was new, then fair enough, that makes sense, and that's why a lot of the big creators are big creators, because they did it early. Now we're not early, now the game is very late into itself, and YouTube has a very established system that promotes the popular, and the new people have to start from the beginning. It's unfortunately how it be. I'll kill time by reminiscing about the festival. I should thank those who helped me along the way. I wonder what happened. I don't care about what happened this one. You was such a big help, Kurumi, but even more so during this field trip. Not only is this an unfamiliar environment, but there were the Monobees scare too.
You're right.
If not for you keeping the environment comfortable, stress might have been the end of me.
No.
I only did what was necessary to the best of my ability. I did nothing worthy of praise. Yes, you did. Gacha in real life. Yes, pretty much. I hope that I didn't, like, make the conversation negative in any way by answering in the way I did. It's just my honest opinion. I feel like for me, honesty is the best policy. It could come across kind of brutal, and it's not my aim to upset anyone. Just, I don't think I'm doing the right thing if I set up any unrealistic expectations, because it's really... I don't want anyone making any mistakes because of my opinions, and when my opinions are purely not good about something too, there is really no point in not giving an illusion of how things are to suit people's whims. You're just setting them up for failure. I only did what was necessary to the best of my ability. I did nothing worthy of praise.
No.
That's the amazing thing. We're staying in such an unusual place, but you made it so usual. When this field trip ends, I'll complete the costume I've worked on and show them to you. I will look forward to it. Your costumes are the fruit of your enthusiasm. Oops, I just foreshadowed my stereotypical death, huh? I promised to beat fate and live, though. I told Kurumi about the costumes I'm making. God, my throat's going dry. I've been talking too much. I can feel it, though. That's funny. I'll need a drink. Though, to be fair, after this run, I'll probably call it. It's been 2 hours. Whew. Did I just get a notification of on my tablet? Huh. Huh. Okay. What's that notification for? Give me. Probably not something I should look at on stream, but it is what it is. Okay, never mind, it's nothing concerning. Fair enough. Hmm. Hmm.
Well,
Let's see if this fails.
it's okay.
It's not like it matters. Just let's see if it does. And it did. Of fucking course it did. Screw you, game. Oh well.
It's plain to see.
She failed her surgery. She is not an Izuru. Oh well. Actually, yeah, just that and not a single Junko interaction called me surprised. It is surprising. It's a shame in a way, because that would have been interesting. Ooh, coins. Let's do the gacha. Let's see how unlucky I am. Byakuya. Shuichi in swimwear. He's still wearing mostly clothes, fine. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Fine. And bleh. That's a shame. Oh well. Hopefully you guys had fun, and thank you for tuning in as always. I'd appreciate it if you haven't already, if you'd like and subscribe. It's really cool to know you guys are interested in what I'm doing. And yeah, it was a very cute illustration. I am very happy with that Chiaki one. Though, I don't think I've really got Chiaki. I think I've got one Chiaki, and I am on doing that next time with Hyoko. Yeah, I've only got the normal variant, and I've got a normal variant of Hyoko. I aim to do both of those next time. Either those... It'll either be either these two, or one of these two as well. Or, you know, a mix between them. Either way, it was an aim between the 4 Danganronpa 2 girls. So, yeah, I've got them. Also got some of... I need to phrase that more carefully before I say it aloud. I unlocked Ultra Despair Girls cast. I was gonna say something that, like, could really come across weird without context, and I don't want it to. But, at some point, Ultra Despair Girls cast is something I can, interact with on the board, but it won't be next time. Yeah, you guys can see how careful I'm being, because I don't want that taken out of context. They can leave me the hell alone. I don't want people quoting it. Leave me alone. I haven't done anything wrong, and I'm not ever going to. I don't like what Ultra Despair Girls did with some of the messages about characters. It hurts still. So, hopefully you guys have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world. If you haven't already, I'd recommend joining the Discord. The link's in the description and just on the channel in general. That's where I tend to notify about things. That was a bit quiet while I was resting, so I have only just kind of like picked back up and gone onto the group Discord after the past 2 days of just taking it a bit easy after getting back from my last physical day on campus for the winter break. That's nice. I'm looking forward to having a bit of a break. I'm still going to have to do uni work. How lovely, yay. Have fun. Best of luck to everyone out there who are doing their finals. I don't have them, but I do wish the rest of you the best of luck. And take care, everyone,